Okay, and now we are going to talk about equations. Let's solve some equations here. We get 9x minus 10 is equal to 8x plus 5. Let's say 8 factor x plus 5 plus 10. The first thing we need to do here is to distribute the 8. That's the first thing we are going to do. This is multiplication. This is all multiplication. So we're going to distribute the 8. So we get 9x minus 10 equals 8 times x is 8x, and 8 times 5 is 40 plus 10. And remember, the 8 is distributed only to x and 5 because of the parentheses, not 10. So now the next thing we need to do is to combine the like terms before we start doing other things. And we combine the like terms. This is 9x minus 10 is equal to 8x plus 40 plus 10 is 50. Okay, so we are here now. So what we want to do, we want to move all the x's from this side to this side over here, and all the numbers from this side, the minus 10 from this side to where 50 is over here. So we are trying to put like terms together. And to move this 8x, we need to get just its opposite. The opposite of positive 8 is negative 8x. So to keep things balanced, whatever we do on this side, we should do the same thing on the other side, because we subtract 8x over here, we should do the same on the 9x over there. So 8x, 8. Now this is balanced. And since this is balanced, we're going to do the operation 9x minus 8x. This is 1x minus 10. We bring that minus 10 on here, is equal to, so this is equal to 0. This gets cancelled out, and we are left with 50 here. Okay, this is the new thing now. So remember, we need to solve for x here. We need to solve for x. That this is the x we have, and what we need to do is to move that minus 10x on this side over here. So if we have to move it, so what we need to do is to take just the opposite of minus 10, which is plus 10. So we add 10 on both sides. And once we add 10 on both sides, okay, we get 10 here, plus 10. And we do the operation, okay, and as we're getting this going, minus 10 plus 10, this is 0, and but we get that 1x over here, but 1x is x, okay, 1x is x, the coefficient 1 is invisible, and we add 50 to 10, and this is equal to 60. So in this case, x is equal to x is equal to 60. All right. Let's go for this one here. Solve 1/2 x plus 1/3 is equal to minus 1. There are two ways to do this, but one of the best ways we can do this one is to look for the LCD. LCD is the least common divisor. The LCM, least common multiple. So basically it's going to be, this is 2, this is 3. You just multiply 2 to 3. All right, so once we multiply 2 to 3, and let me put a different a different, something different here, because I'm multiplying these two, 2 and 3. So I'm going to write here LCD is equal to 6. Okay? That's what I just found. So now the next step is to multiply the whole equation by the LCD. Okay? So when I say multiply the whole equation by the LCD, so I'm going to say 1 over 2. This is 1 over 2. Let me change the color. This is 1 over 2 this is 1 over 2x, okay, plus 1 over 3 is equal to -1. So we multiply the whole thing by the LCD. Let's multiply the whole thing by the LCD, which is 6. So what we have here now, we get 6 times the whole thing, because we need to eliminate the fractions. All right. So and now let's distribute this 6 here. 6 times this. Okay. This is 6 times 1/2 x. Okay, plus. So 6 times 1/3. All right, and 6 times -1 equals 6 times -1, which is that's a good thing. So now let's cancel out. Let's cancel. Usually, if we need to cancel this, we put a 1 down here, a 1 there. So you get 6 times 1 is 6. 1 times 2 is 2. So 6 over 3x, 6 over 2x, that's 3. We get 3 here, and this is x. Plus 6 times 1 is 6. 1 times 3 is 3. 6 over 3 is 2. This is equal to -6. That's what we have here. So now we have transformed our fractions into just whole numbers, or even integers over here, integers. So now we get 3x. We need to isolate this x over here. We're going to solve for it, but we need to do 2 steps. The first step has to do with, we're going to subtract this 2, because you take the opposite of -2 here, -2, -2, and this is equal to 0 here, and this is equal to -8. So I'm going to bring down that 3x. This is 3x. Let me change that. Okay, this is 3x. We have here, this is 0. All right, but I get the equal sign. Equal -6 minus 2 is -8. Okay, -6 minus 8. And now let's solve for x. You divide. To solve for x, you divide by whatever is in front of x, which is 3. Divide this by 3. So in the end, you get x is equal to -8 thirds. -8 thirds. Alright, this is x is equal to -8 thirds. Alright, we get solve for w number 3. So here we get, we just get a formula. We need to solve for w here. So what you need to do first is to underline the letter you want to solve for. So this is w. We underline that. This is what we need to isolate. We need to isolate that w. But to isolate w, and we need to isolate the 2L first. Okay? We isolate this one first. Whatever we do on one side, we do it on the other side. So we get 2L here minus 2L. So I'm moving this 2L over here. So whatever I do here, I do the same there. Minus 2L under P. Okay? And now, minus 2L plus 2L, 0. But we get P minus 2L now. P minus 2L is equal to 2. You see that here? 2W. And we get the last step. We divide by whatever is in front of 2. We use the inverse of multiplication, because 2 times W, that's multiplication. The inverse of multiplication is division. So you divide by 2, by 1/2. And you divide this, whatever you do on one side, you do the same on the other side. So let me use a different ink. Okay, to that, divide by 2 here. And if I divide this side by 2, on the other side of the equal sign, I should divide this one by 2 as well. And as I'm getting this going, you see, this 2 over 2, that gets cancelled out. So we are left with W is equal to P minus 2L over 2. And this is the answer. Hey guys, we just solved three equations, and I hope you get this going, you understand it, and I'm going to stop here for now, and I'll see you in the next video.